Jet with their song Are You Gonna Be My Girl? And it was a commercial for Apple iPod.
You look so fine that I really wanna make you mine.
This commercial just made them. That is dope. We got Lily Allen, Somewhere Only We Know. And it was in a John Lewis commercial.
So why don't we go somewhere?
No, I'm not crying. Welcome back to another daily video. My name's Joel from Rumi Official, and this is an interactive video. So why don't you just take your finger, push it up against your nose to kind of like lift your nose. Yeah, do it. Ha! You look dumb. Okay, that was all the interactivity we have time for. Today we're gonna be looking at songs that got famous from commercials. It can be songs you never heard of before the commercial, or popular songs that now are forever linked with a commercial. Let's get freaking started! First off, we have Jose Gonzalez, I don't know. His song's called Heartbeats, and it was in a Sony Bravia commercial called Bouncy Balls. Why does Bouncy Balls make me laugh? This one has got 313 million plays on Spotify. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is such an iconic commercial.
One night to be confused, one night to speed up truth.
How was this made? Is this CGI? It's so cool. I mean, yeah, you couldn't just lose that many balls. I mean, I like to let my balls out.
To know what to say.
I don't have this many though.
To call for hands above.
So relaxing. I'm just kind of zoning out here. I'm a big fan of this type of music. I just have a soft spot for it. I feel like it just cuts immediately to my emotions. Color. Like no other. New LCD television. Finally. Okay, so this is actually a cover song. The original song is by the Swedish duo The Knife, who also got some added success after this was released. I just gotta know how they did the balls now. Behind the scenes of Sony Bravia's balls. Wait, what? They actually did it? They literally hurled out 250,000 balls. What? The shot took 3 days, and around 50 students on roller skates were required to use brooms to clear all the balls at the foot of the hill at the end of each take. Damn, there we have them. That is a lot of balls. What? They're literally using cannons? God. That is not beautiful. That is hell. That's scary. Jesus. Yes! That's exactly what I was anticipating. Just chaos. This doesn't really make me want their TV, to be honest. I do have a Sony Bravia TV though, actually. Ugh. Not sponsored. For our next commercial song, we have Jet with their song Are You Gonna Be My Girl? And it was a commercial for Apple iPod and iTunes. 289 million Spotify plays. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is iconic. I mean, it's an iconic song, iconic product, iconic just commercial visually as well. They really found something here with the shadows.
You look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. I said you look so fine that I really wanna make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kick.
Damn, that is dope. But that song must have been big before that, surely. Okay, so pretty much only from this exposure, they sold 3.5 million copies of their album Get Born. And they were little known before that. Now they're like included in Rock Band and Guitar Hero. This commercial just made them crazy. Next up, we got Edward Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros. The song is called Home, and it was in the commercial for Peugeot. I still don't know how to say Peugeot. I'm gonna look it up.
Peugeot.
Okay, so it's a commercial for Peugeot in 2008. Got 479 million plays on Spotify. Okay, at least we see the product immediately here. I know what they're trying to sell to me. Old ladies. That's what they're trying to sell to me. Old ladies and birds. Are they feeding falcons? No, those aren't falcons. I think they're called vultures. Commercial music is kind of different most of the time from other music, like pop music. First up, I think most commercials like these are trying to sell to older people, so you can't really have the latest music. Like, you couldn't have a trap beat or whatever in there. You need to be like, yes, 40-year-old people are gonna love this, because those are the people who have the money. Secondly, I think a lot of these have similar vibes to soundtrack songs for movies. They're really good at getting you in a mood without you really listening to it. That's why I'm talking about freaking vultures and stop watching this. I'm always ignoring the song because it's not very in your face. Does that make sense? Hey, the new crossover Peugeot 2008. I gotta say, that was pretty generic musically. But this song seems to be a perfect fit for adverts, TV shows, and movies. Just a good soundtrack song. It's been featured heavily in a bunch of stuff, helping them find listeners. It was featured in Community, the TV show, commercials for the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association. Ooh, Gossip Girl, very nice, love that show. It's not bad, it's not bad. And recently, it's also going viral on TikTok, November 2020. I guess it has something that people really like. It doesn't stand out to me at all personally, but you go, girl. If you want to do a TikTok to this, you do it. Next up, we got Phil Collins with his song In the Air Tonight. That was a huge hit back in the 80s, but it came back in a commercial for Cadbury's Gorilla. 343 million plays on Spotify. Very cool. He looks like Phil Collins. Are we just gonna watch a gorilla breathe to Phil Collins? Is that what this is? Is this supposed to make me feel like I want chocolate? Ah, yes! It is Phil Collins. It is a really iconic drum song for sure. What? That didn't have anything to do with chocolate. That's so dumb. What is the point of that? I need to Google this. What? People are just saying it's the best advert of all time, but I don't get it. R.I.P. Harambe, the greatest musician of our time. Agreed. I guess the idea is to show people something that they really enjoy, and then you show your brand, and then people are like thankful that the brand made this funny thing. That must be the tactic, right? So yeah, this song was definitely popular before this commercial, back in 1981 when it came out, but it re-entered the charts in the UK and in New Zealand after this commercial aired in 2007. There's definitely a revival. It is such a good song though. I think that could be revived a number of times after that as well, especially with that drum fill. It's so iconic. By the way, guys, check out the merch. We got the beanie, other beanie, socks, and the pitchy hoodie with a zipper. Beautiful. Get it now while it's hot. It's very hot. You're gonna burn yourself, but it's worth it. Thank you. Next up, we have Bohemian Like You by the Dandy Warhols. And the commercial was for Vodafone. It's got 83 million plays on Spotify. Let's have a listen. This is that category of like corporate ads that just say a bunch of things that don't really mean anything. Like, we're free, we're gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. And we all call with our phones. We're in love. And we all use Vodafone. I'm not here. Yeah. This feels like such an old-timey type of commercial. Without the singing, that would just be any generic background music. I don't think it stands out at all. I could probably go on Epidemic Sound right now and find something that sounds exactly the same, just without the singing. To be fair, Epidemic Sound is a really good website, but yeah, we're definitely gonna find something. Yeah, I mean, this type of thing. There's so much stuff that sounds like this. Or like this one. Okay, so that song actually failed to reach the top 40 on the UK singles chart. However, after featuring in the commercial, it was re-released in 2001 and peaked at number 5. And after me talking smack about it, my producer Che wanted to chime in and say that he actually thinks it's a banger. Nice job, Che. I can send you some stuff from Epidemic Sound you can listen to as well. I don't mind that genre. It's just, there's a lot of it. Next up, we got Lily Allen with her song Somewhere Only We Know. And it was in a John Lewis commercial, and it's got 229 million plays on Spotify. There was once an animal who had never seen Christmas. Is it another gorilla? No. It's a bear with wings? Ah, no. Never mind. Very cool. These commercials are always so nice for John Lewis. It's like a thing in England, the John Lewis commercials. It's like a tentpole of Christmas.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I'm getting tired and I need someone to rely on.
That's such pretty melodies.
I felt the branches of it looking at me.
This is making me feel things.
Is this the place we used to love?
I got goosebumps. That, man, I had like a tear in my eye and then just like, oh, it's a clock. It is cool though that commercials can give people budgets to do really, really cool things. Commercialism and art can live hand in hand. This song is originally by the band Keen. Lily Allen's cover went to #1 after this commercial was released and peaked higher than the original Keen song ever did. No! But it makes sense because that's such a powerful video. I'm gonna watch it again.
So why don't we go somewhere?
Dumb watch. No, I'm not crying. Shut the frick up. Ah, Jesus. Okay, so for our next song, we got the song Daylight by Matt and Kim. It was in a Bacardi commercial, and it's got 126 million Spotify plays. Wow, that sounds terrible. Okay, that is kind of cool. Just with the piano, those vocals sounded awful, but together with kind of like a hip-hoppy beat, it becomes more of an attitude that they're so off-key and like so goofy in their vocal delivery. So it's some kind of posh party in like the early 1900s or something? I don't know. Looks like the Titanic. And he's just wearing normal clothes. Weirdo.
Since 1862, the best mojitos have always been made the same way. Bacardi.
Not really that good. The thing is, people will like anything that they hear many times. I talk about this often. I feel like a lot of people who review music, they like sit down and they'll listen to like a song 200 times. And by that point, you don't have an objective view of it anymore. And I think that happens with a lot of these. Some of these songs are really, really great, but some of them are just eh. Personally, I like to review songs and kind of like make my mind up about songs after like 2 or 3 listens, maybe. Sometimes 1 listen. But I know people have different philosophies on like when to evaluate a song. Next up, we got New Soul by Yael Naim. And the commercial is for Macbook Air. It's got 113 million Spotify plays. Damn, Apple really goes hard.
I'm a new soul.
I love how all Apple commercials live in some weird void, like a white space. Oh yeah.
I could learn a bit about how
this is a banger though. Apple is way better than other companies as choosing the very right song. Like, this song can stand on its own legs easy.
Hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take.
Damn. Was that a MacBook inside that tiny envelope? The bezels look funny now. This would not be acceptable nowadays, this amount of bezel. That's just a banger. It's like retro sounding. It sounds kind of like Our House and that stuff. What's that group called? This is such a classic, by the way. If you haven't heard this, one of the best songs of all time.
Used to be so hard.
Anyway, same type of vibe. Next up, we got Babylon Zoo with their song Spaceman. It was in a commercial for Levi jeans, and it's got 12 million plays on Spotify. So a little bit more modest, but this was made from this commercial. What's going on here? Why is he bronze-colored? What? Okay, I can understand why this didn't get that many plays now. It's a very weird song. Wow, the jeans. The only jeans in the universe cut from 01 denim. So dumb. Released in 1996, the single was so popular that it became the fastest selling single in the UK since the Beatles' 1964 song Can't Buy Me Love. What? Okay, so I guess that people aren't listening to it anymore, but it was really big then. Levi's advertising team heard a promotional copy of a remix of the song before it was even publicly released and used the song in the ad before the band had released it themselves. Fast on the ball there. Next up, we have Michael Andrews and Gary Jules' Mad World. It was in the commercial for the video game Gears of War, 157 million Spotify plays. Such a hashtag deep song.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
Wait, this is not the original version, right? This is a cover maybe for this commercial.
No tomorrow, and I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever.
I don't feel like the visuals and the song really work together that well here. He's like running all like weirdly. I feel like slow motion footage would work better for this.
Very, very very mad.
That reminds me of the StarCraft trailers I used to watch as a kid. Yeah, so this was originally a 1982 Tears for Fears song. It was covered and used in the film Donnie Darko in 2001. And then that cover was used for the Gears of War trailer in 2006. So a little bit more of a boost for that cover from this commercial as well. Next up, we got Elvis Presley and his song Little Less Conversation, but it's the Junkie XL remix. And it's a commercial for Nike football, 106 million Spotify plays. I remember this. This is a sick remix. So good. For some reason, I thought this was Fatboy Slim, because Fatboy Slim also had a song in like FIFA 99 or something. Some of y'all weren't born here. Look at that. I thought this was such good graphics. It's got like 3 freaking polygons. This is a pre-rendered cutscene. You guys have it good nowadays with your high-quality video games. Just look what I had to deal with. Best song! I wonder if that's a common drum sample. It kind of sounds the same here. No, it isn't. I'm dumb. This sounds amazing, though.
La grande finale.
These were all like super famous soccer players at that time. Nike really got like everyone in.
Respect.
So good. I love that Elvis remix with a passion. So freaking good. Okay, guys, click here for more music commentary videos. Click here for music VS videos. And I will see you tomorrow in another daily video. Which commercial song was your favorite? Do you ever see any of these commercials? I only saw like 1 or 2, but I can definitely see the appeal of most of these. I'll see you tomorrow in another freaking daily video. And now for the big question, to be or not to be? I played B.